Abhishek, the top-notch media company. Today it's a beautiful evening and we have decided to start off with the evening with Shankhnad. So ladies and gentlemen, I would first of all like to call upon Mr. Bhushan Kulkarni, who will be blowing up the Shankhnad, and I would like to call upon Mr. Manoj Kumar Pokhare, who would be saying out the Ved Mantra. तो इस शाम की शुरुआत एक अच्छी तरीके से, एक religious तरीके से. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you all enjoy the evening and make it a big success on this amazing 26th celebration evening. Thank you.
Svasthena starcho arishtane me svastheno brehadvadirtharado Dyo shantirandarikshakkum shanti prithivi shantirapah shantirokharayah shanti parasapadayah shantarvishave devah shantirbrahma shanti sarvakkum shanti Shantireva Shanti Sama Shantiredi Om.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Pokhare, and thank you so much, Mr. Kulkarni. आज की शाम की शुरुआत हमने एक totally religious तरीके से की है. So ladies and gentlemen, would like to introduce myself. It's me, your host, Ms. Bhatia, and I will be taking you through the whole evening today. Today is the evening of Coronation 2012, celebrating the joyous growth. It's a long story to say about its journey, but a short glance towards it. So ladies and gentlemen, the short story and the short glance towards the Coronation 2012 is, it says that there was a time when Aurangabad, today one of the fastest growing cities in Asia, was obvious to the storm of industrialization that was yet to stir its way. The time was that of mid-80s, 25 years ago. The city's trade and commerce progressed at a rate not too different, but from that since its founding nearly from centuries ago. Back then, a true prediction of today's face of the city would have been a love-worthy subject. Back then, a true prediction of today's face of the city would have been city 10 years ahead, and this was being already optimized by the astute youngster with great business acumen, foresaw, who already saw this picture 10 years ago, and pinpointed a service that will soon be demand, named advertising. His name is Mr. Subhash Shelke, a believer and a visionary who started Abhishek Advertisers despite of a well-settled job. The agency embarked upon a great journey with its first assignment, worth ₹50 to reach its today's turnover 2 crores. Hailing from a small village named Dhamori, Subhash Shelke arrived in Aurangabad at the age of 11 and joined Shivaji High School. Further, he finished his graduation in commerce while working in stores department of Trident Metals. But the equation of gaining commission from the press ads sounded well. Not long after that, Abhishek Advertisers was established and its first ad releases on the 26th June of 1986. The avaricious reader, Subhash Shelke, always knew that he had a way with words. But as he delved into the business, his talent of copywriting and shrewd observation of the need for advertisements that sharply conveyed the message became an asset for his clients. A business that emerged out of necessity became his passion, a way of life that gave him not only growth, but creative satisfaction. Yet, advertising was still a new business and not taken very seriously. But Mr. Shelke worked hard at educating the potential advertisers of its needs. In the year 1993, he saw the first major achievement in Subhash Shelke's career as an advertiser. His creative campaign of Madhur Milk through hoardings and press went on to become a great commercial success to his clients. Later, in 1994, it was the first year of the Abhishek Advertisers' full-fledged service offerings to the city Aurangabad, having started the business from home. The agency now moved to its own office. Towards the late 90s, Aurangabad officially became the #1 fastest growing city in Asia, thanks to the great revolution in the field of construction and taking up this revolution in various business segments such as industrial sector, the agriculture, education, automobiles, banks, and semi-government sector. Today, the agency is serving more than 300 clients from all over Marathwada. I guess, ladies and gentlemen, that should be really a big round of applause for the Abhishek Advertisements that has grown up. Coming up next, amongst some of the prominent achievements of Abhishek Advertisers is the paintings. That has been more over than 300 wall ads all over the city within only 18 days. The agency has also handled the advertising contract for more than 100 city buses and bus stops. The 2006 event of Sakal Maratha Samaj, drawing a state-wide participation, was entirely handled by Mr. Subhash Shelke, drawing the excellent results right from the conceptualization to the execution. Over the last 2 decades, Abhishek Advertisers has capably carried out popular annual events for various businesses in the city. Today, by the best advertising agency in Marathwada, Abhishek works with the leading newspapers from all over the country. The secret behind this is the ever-growing success of Mr. Subhash Shelke's same. The old principle of striving hard for the success of advertisers is the minimum expenditure. So the agency has an extensive experience of working with the leading newspapers, magazines, radio stations, TV channels, and well as leading outdoor agencies from across the country. But ladies and gentlemen, today is the evening when Abhishek Advertising has completed 25 years of business. Mr. Subhash Shelke's eldest son, Mr. Abhishek Shelke, has also stepped up successfully, taking up more and more responsibilities every year. Formally educated in advertising, Mr. Subhash Shelke's next generation is totally well equipped to take the business to a new level. Still, the advertising Subhash Shelke's flowing with the same enthusiasm that helped him establish the business. Mr. Subhash Shelke believes in guiding and encouraging the youngsters, bringing in new ideas and executing them at the all time. So ladies and gentlemen, it's a steady contributor to all the social services. He is on the panel of Maharashtra Chamber of Commerce as well as a member of Aurangabad Ad Club Association of Small Scale Industries and Service Tax Advisory Panel. Apart from this, he is also the president of Vishwa Bharati Educational Society and the secretary of the Printers Association of Aurangabad. So at the end, this has empowered him to yet go a long distance and make his progress by leaps and bounds in the coming years. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have one big round of applause for the Abhishek Advertising to complete 25 successful years.